Hey guys, so before I get in with this video, I'm going to be announcing the winner of my summer competition. First of all, thank you to everybody who entered. There were some lovely video response entries and some lovely comment entries as well. But the winner is a video response winner. And before I say the name of this person, I had a look at this person's channel and I watched not all of the videos. There are about 15, 20 of them maybe. I didn't really count, just estimate. I watched a handful of them and I really enjoyed every one of them. What they do is they just sort of do request videos, vlog videos, sort of random videos. When I first set out this competition, I was like, in my mind, I didn't have a sort of thing I was looking for, but I was hoping to find a channel that's dedicated specifically to one field where they show, great passion in something. Like, obviously mine is television. You've got people who do beauty ones and people do film ones and things. So I was looking for something that was targeting one area where I could really see the passion. But then with this person's videos, you can see that the passion is making the videos itself, The videos are just request videos and vlogs and things. But you can see they put a lot of effort into the videos. They're amusing, they're very entertaining. I think they're quite... hilarious isn't the right word to use. I mean, they are. Some of them are incredibly funny. But I think they're just so clever and so well done that they just capture your attention, even if you don't care about the subject. I mean, I'll admit some of the videos I watched, the topic that was being addressed or whatever might not be to my taste, but I still found the video entertaining. So that was really great. So this person is Cricket121608. I think that's the numbers. I think I've copied them down right. But there will be a link in the below bar to their channel. So congratulations to you, and I think everybody should go and check your videos out because they are absolutely brilliant. I mean, they're well edited and everything. I can't speak today, as usual. And your videos are just so cleverly done, so really well done and very entertaining. So if you have any requests for him, go and check out the videos, put in your requests, and I'm sure we'll get around to doing them. Right, so today's video is actually going to be about a Jennifer Aniston film, which I've left over there. Give me 1 minute. Got it, there we go. Totally not prepared today. So the film I'm going to be talking about is Office Space, which I just want to point out really randomly. When I was making my notes about the film thing, I wrote, instead of Office Space on the top of the paper, I wrote OS, and I got really excited because I was like, ooh, OS, Ordnance Survey Maps. Totally weird thing to get excited about, but it totally reminded me of when I was doing geography in school and things, and it was really fun. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that because it made me laugh. So this film is a Jennifer Aniston film, but you'll see there is not a trace of Jennifer on the cover. There's a picture of her on the side because it came from the Jennifer box set, but on the cover, nada. So I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to think about this, because at first glance it seemed like there wasn't going to be any Jennifer in it, and I can now confirm that when I watched it, there was about 15 minutes of Jennifer in total, which, to be fair, for a Jen film, is not a lot. But I still really thoroughly enjoyed the film itself, so I'm still pleased that I watched it. It tells the story of Peter's life. He works in like a big office, doing data reconfiguration or something, and we never really find out what he does exactly. He like inputs numbers and sort of moves decimal points and things. You can tell when he describes it, it's something that you've either got to really be passionate about or you're not going to enjoy it. And Peter doesn't enjoy it. So he goes to see a hypnotherapist, and during the hypnotherapy, his hypnotherapist dies. And what his hypnotherapist had said is, when I click my fingers, you will come out of this state of relaxation which I've put you in. And of course, he never clicks his fingers, so Peter is in this constant state of relaxation. He doesn't have a care in the world, he doesn't care about anything. So he starts skipping his work, he starts not answering his boss back, but just forgetting anything his boss has said and not really caring at all about his job. So he puts his energy into meeting Joanna. Joanna is played by Jennifer, and I called her Rachel then, my god. Played by Jennifer, and she works in a little cafe thing, and that's how they meet. And he's like, I'm just not going to go to work. So his job is in jeopardy, and it's sort of, is he going to keep his job? What's going to happen? In the company, which I can't remember the name of this company, but from the beginning you find out that there's going to be people in talking to them all. A consultant coming in to talk to them, but they're going to be laying off some people, so some people are going to lose their job, and you think that it's going to be Peter who gets sent off, but then it sounds like I'm talking about football, who gets fired. But then it's like, would that be too obvious? But then are they going to make us think that it's too obvious to throw us off track, and then he will get fired? And then it's just really, you really don't know what direction this is going to go into. And then when you find out what happens, which I'm not going to tell you what happens, but when you find out the outcome of it, it's like, I totally wasn't expecting that. And there's about 3 twists in it, about halfway, which take it in different directions, which I totally wasn't expecting. I always love it when there's something in a film that you don't expect, because it makes it so much more enjoyable to watch. So the plot is fantastic. Like I said, I would have loved to have had more Jennifer in it, but I mean 15 minutes out of a film that's, if I remember rightly, 1 hour 40, roughly. It's not a lot, but it's still watchable, and when she is in it, when I was watching it, I was like, that just doesn't feel like Jennifer. There was something about it that didn't make me feel like I was watching Jennifer Aniston. I mean, it is her, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can see it's Jen. There's just something about it that was weird. But the rest of the cast is wonderful. Peter is played by Ron Livingston, who I'd not heard of. In fact, I hadn't heard of any of the cast apart from Jennifer. But he is really great. Is there a picture of him on the back? Yeah, that's in there. And then the other character that stood out for me is Michael Bolton, and he was played by David Herman, who again I'd not heard of, but I'm going to go and check out other things he's been in because he is a great actor. There isn't a picture of him on the back, unfortunately, but never mind. The film is directed by Mike Judge, who is most known for his role, and he's a creator of Beavis and Butthead, which I've never watched, but I know it's a big thing. I will watch it at some point just because I want to be able to say I've seen it. But he's known for his role in that and creating that and things. It is fantastically directed. I cannot give it any more credit. There is one scene very near the end, which obviously I can't describe to you without giving the whole thing away, but you'll know which one I mean. It's so beautifully directed and so well done, and you just sort of look at the screen and it's like, oh my god, it's really quite magical. The film is from 1999, so it's 11 years old now. But it doesn't feel old. I mean, the only thing old about it is the fact that the computers they're using are like, they probably don't even have Windows 95 on them. Well, they do, but you know what I mean? They are really old. They're that sort of white, massive monitor thing, and that's the only thing that gives it an old feel. The rest of it, I mean, you can tell sometimes with films when they're old, you can just tell by the language and the clothes and things, but this one doesn't actually feel like it's 11 years old, so that is quite nice. Everything about the film, like I said, is really good, apart from the fact that Jennifer isn't in it that much, but it's not a major problem. I do recommend you buy it, and I recommend you get the box set. I've talked about this before in many of my other videos. This is from the Jennifer Aniston box set, which you get 5 DVDs in. Now, I never remember this. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes, 5 of them. And there's this one, Object of My Affection, another 3 I can't remember. And it's definitely worth it. You're going to be about £10 for it, which is not a lot of money. I mean, that's like £2 a DVD, which is perfect. So it's definitely worth getting hold of if you can. It's not my favourite Jennifer film. It's probably one of my least favourite Jennifer films, but it's still a really good film in general. If you're a fan of any of the cast, it's worth it. Fan of the director, it's worth it. Or if you just think it sounds good, it's worth it. I cannot recommend this enough. I think that's all I want to say about this actually. I watched it yesterday, so it's been like less than 24 hours since I've watched it, so it's still sort of going around my head. But it is such a good film. Yeah, so I think that's all I have to say about this. So once again, congratulations to Cricket 121608 for winning the competition. I will have more competitions soon. My next one will probably be after I move, which is like end of September, maybe. But this is all I want to say about this DVD. I have one more Jennifer DVD to do, which will probably be like next week. I've just ordered a few Beth Broderick and Melissa Joan Hart DVDs as well, so there'll be some of them coming up soon, so look out for those. My next video will be probably either a Doctor Who video or one of the request videos. Thank you to everybody who's given me requests. There are some lovely ones. I'm going to get through them as soon as, I promise, but I notice my time is running out just now and I've finished saying about this, so I'm going to stop waffling and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!